Hello everyone, welcome to Email Picks. Say, do you have a mentor or mentee? You know, someone you can trust who gives you advice is a mentor, and the person who receives that support is called a mentee. I have a mentee. His name is Simon, and he's been with the marketing department for about a year now. And he's a very intelligent guy, and he has this calm ambition. That's what I like about him. Now, he learns very fast, so it's really exciting to just watch him develop himself. Now, we are currently working on increasing web traffic, so we want more people to visit our website. So we asked everyone in marketing to have a brainstorming session to come up with some ideas. Simon was, of course, part of it, and he came up with the most creative ideas. And then we split the marketing people into two teams. We asked each team to prepare a proposal. And Simon teamed up with very experienced senior employees. On the day of the proposal, Simon was the presenter, but he presented a very unoriginal idea that was obviously not his. He didn't look happy at all during the presentation. So of course, we're gonna reject Simon's team's proposal. And as a mentor, I need to give Simon some constructive criticism. I know he knew his idea was better than his colleagues', but he couldn't persuade them to go with his idea. So I need to point out that he needs to develop his communication and interpersonal skills so that he can make business happen the way he thinks is right. But of course, this needs to be constructive, so I'm going to try to phrase it in a way that will motivate him. So here goes. Simon, thank you for sharing your team's idea to raise web traffic. However, Ad-ties was proven to be ineffective last year, and therefore using it again this year should not be an option. I was surprised to see such a conservative proposal after hearing many interesting ideas from you when we were still brainstorming. I cannot help but imagine that your ideas had been suppressed in your team. I personally felt that convincing and motivating your teammates may be an area you can work on. I strongly believe the company will be excited to see your original ideas being realized. Kyota. Okay, so I started out in a positive tone. I thanked Simon for presenting his team's proposal. Then in the next paragraph, I'm basically saying that the proposal was terrible, and that I was surprised to not hear Simon's ideas being reflected at all. Then in the last paragraph, I pointed out the underlying problem that caused this major failure. But I phrased it softly. I wrote, I personally felt that convincing and motivating your teammates may be an area you can work on. And then I tried to motivate Simon to work on his persuasion and leadership skills by writing a positive message at the end. I wrote, I strongly believe the company will be excited to see your original ideas being realized. So there you go, an email to give constructive criticism. So let's see what Simon will do in response to all this. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.